Welcome back to P.T.C. That's Pool Table Chatter for our new listeners out there. I'm Mike Hancock, and with me, always. I'm Mike Hancock, and with me always. I'm Mike Hancock, and with me always.
It's not your boy.
Not Mike Hancock, and with me always. Fuck!
Sex bot.
No. You're not helping.
Woman is that ESPN is just trying to get niggas out of there. He's trying to, clean it up.
ESPN white only?
Something like that, Maybe it might be Disney, maybe it might be ESPN. I don't know. I can't say. I just know that being fired for your social media is more major than people thought. Like, remember when you were a kid or younger and they were telling you, be careful what you put on your Facebook because, you don't get caught in there forever. It might be hard to find a job. Your job might see it. And, just I remember that a lot. Like, there were teachers and just older people were just telling you to be careful what you post because it can affect where you work and shit. And I was like, that's bullshit because people post anything. And then I seen a girl post about how she got a job at Domino's and that she, something stupid where she made a post about getting a job and shitted on the job immediately. And then the people at Domino's saw it and it was like, you do not work here and you didn't even get to start. So yeah, they fired her on Twitter.
They fired you before. Yeah,
they fired her on Twitter and she was hype about it. I was like, damn, she was just, it's crazy. So that I just feel bad for the new world today, having to pay attention to just saying anything basically. You gotta watch out for a camera, you gotta watch out for a wire, you gotta watch out for anybody recording anything you say, because it might come up in 15 minutes and oh shit, that's your job, because you talk badly about a certain group that you probably wasn't even talking about a group, but
your social media, man, should be more focused on they shouldn't take that into consideration. That's an scapegoat. That's freedom of speech. That's where you go to say what you want to say and do how you want to do it.
You should be able to move how you want to move. It's social media, bro.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech, freedom of expression,
Yeah.
At the same time, that law really doesn't apply when you're the employer.
No.
Look, you have the right to express yourself. I just don't want to be associated with what you're expressing.
Yeah.
And that's not my fault that you think you can work here and express that. Because that's not what...
I don't think it's anything too crazy. I think it's dumb.
I don't think it's anything too crazy, but from the employer standpoint, I'd be like, to an employer, it's like, sorry, something we gotta do. Sorry, we don't want you on screen with fucking whores. Basically, sorry that we want to enforce that. Make sure
I'm gonna chop this up to another stranglehold by Disney.
You think so?
Oh, I mean, Disney do whatever the fuck they want to. They prove it every day.
Yeah, Disney will take over the world at some point.
It's coming, bro.
Once Disney, do you think Disney and Apple are working together?
It's only a matter of time before Disney owns Apple. You feel me?
Oh my god! I can't wait till I turn over my phone and see the Disney sign in the Apple. I can see it already.
And Androids be gone.
Yeah, Androids will be fucking...
It'll be monopolized.
Desolate. Androids will be incorporated to Adult Swim. Adult
Swim will buy that'll be the exact... Yeah, you'll have the Adult Swim on the back of it.
Yeah. You'll have
that's a bet. I would buy the Android because of the logo.
I would buy the Adult Swim Droid.
I fuck with Adult Swim heavy.
Yeah. But they would probably... everybody's going to eventually fall into themselves. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
It's corporations eating corporations. It's not. There's no longer people taking over. That's why you see things like the Versus company. Mm-hmm. They sold to Thriller, and then they're working with Peloton, which is an exercise company. It's things are all being fused together and finding a way to move up without having to change anything.
Yeah.
Just push it over here. Now we're good. All right, you bring something.
That goes across the board for everything. Even stadiums for football teams are named after products. Like Gillette Stadium.
Yeah, but there's a Snicker Stadium, Hershey Field.
Yeah,
just annoying. I think that's just kind of stupid. I would never rename a field based off of an advertisement or an endorsement that a fucking people are gonna give.
How many commas are on that check?
Oh,
that depends. Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
Right. But all right, look, imagine
more than two, you can call it the asshole.
Arm and Hammer Field. Oh, you know what I mean? What the fuck?
Do I get deodorant and baking soda for free?
Colgate Arena.
Colgate. And mint everywhere. It just smells nice.
Or the Colgate. That would actually be cool. The Colgate.
The Colgate.
Yeah.
Oh, like, and it would be like, yeah.
That would be cool. If it was like incorporated cool shit.
I got you.
But if it was just like literally, we want this area and name it after us.
No,
like McDonald Park, just because the park. No. McDonald wants it. Not even nowhere near a McDonald's.
The McFootball field.
You back?
Back at it.
You know what the Jack Said the Pod is this time?
I never do.
All the haters of Joe Budden.
Right? Oh, I was like, of everything?
No. All the haters of the Joe Budden Network right now are the Jack shit.
Because of the stuff.
Because of the controversy going down. Now, if you don't know, Joe Budden is one of the leading podcasters out there today, I would say.
Oh, for sure.
He
was the top grossing.
He's probably one of the only podcasts out here making money, period. And of those one of only making money, he's probably making the most money.
And he hit the Billboard in 2011.
Without being signed to another larger conglomerate like Loudspeaker Networks or something like that. You know
like a parent company that helps oversee.
He's this all independent basically, right? Free creative, and he is the pretty sure he's the creator of Creative Equity at Patreon or the overseer of Creative Equity at Patreon, which he got with the collaboration of Patreon by putting his podcast on Patreon. Anyways, he didn't do that too long ago, maybe like the beginning of the year. Now, it's been about 2 weeks since his two loyal co-hosts, well, I guess I can't call them loyal anymore, but formerly loyal co-hosts and unsure if they're his friends or not. That's where the conversation lies.
As if we're friends.
Are they friends or not? Because they're doing business together and they're having conflicts over the business, which is also messing with the friendship, which will overall mess with how you continue to do business, right? So all the people hating on him, I just want to let you know, whether they come back or not, this man's still going to be fine.
No sweats. Yeah, his numbers are already improving from his last time it went down. Like his numbers are already getting
his last downfall, his last dip was in November.
In that ballpark.
And that was right after this Spotify bullshit. I'm pretty sure. Or actually, it might have been a while after that Spotify. He's just been going through some shit, and then probably was to start a Patreon deal and just da. So it's obviously been a noticeable issues.
Yeah.
With that downfall being like the summation of it, like probably the start of it. So, with that said, with that all being laid out on the table, if you've been friends with somebody for 5 years and just started making money with them on something that y'all started together, but you own it. Like you own it. It's your name.
You own it.
And you own it. And they don't own any percentage of it. They just get a share of it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that they deserve a share of it? I'm going speaking in general, because in this particular case, one dude's been on there since before the episode, before it was called the Joe Budden Podcast. Rory has been there since it was called I'll Name This Podcast Later, when he had a girl host on there, and then Maul got on there when it was still called I'll Name This Podcast Later, but maybe like 30 episodes in, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that, and then came in normal after more after that, but then it was called Joe Budden Podcast, they named it. And it's been with them ever since. They're on the 430 episodes.
That's crazy.
It's 5 years of doing this shit, right? Every so often they meet up every week for 5 years basically. Probably took 1 or 2 breaks between.
Yeah, of course.
Cause normal shit, but all that time together, do you think the creator or the person with their name on it should put the co-host into ownership or no? And if you are the host, do you think you deserve to have ownership of it?
If you're the host and you didn't start the company?
Yeah. You've just been there since day one.
I think it's an effort thing. It depends on how much effort this person's putting forth.
Okay.
If they're not putting forth the effort, yeah, got it. If they do and have that 5 years and you come after 5, you just a dick.
If you just cut him off.
You just cut him off for nothing? You just a dick.
Nah, I don't think he cut him off. He kind of, because they were getting for like 2 months, every episode, there would be a conversation where at some point, Rory was like, why don't we just fight then? You know I can fight. Like, we can fight if you really want to.
Why?
Because something comes up with this normal friend, like,
Banter, they can't get it out.
And the homie's just like, like, we can fight, we can scrap or whatever. And Joe was like, I'm gonna fight my friends. I don't know why you keep saying I want to fight you. Don't fight my friends. And then at some point, Rory was just like, who the fuck said we were friends?
Oh, okay, like he made it this way.
Yeah.
Oh, cut him.
So Joe told him to take a break for a while. And then the other dude was like, who you think you are to tell him that he can get a break if we're going to keep going, you know?
Cut him too.
So you with Joe. So you 100% with Joe. Like, look, you niggas are having problems and conflict. I'm not going to slow down. I'm not going to stop what I started.
Yeah, management mentality.
Because of what y'all like. And even if y'all are friends, would you talk to them still?
We're talking like 400,000 a year. And for just the YouTube for them.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money just to be fucking with.
But think about how much he has to divide it by. He has 2 people on the show. He has another person that brings up the facts.
That's all the more reason to cut him.
He has an engineer. He has an engineer, the producer, and then like another dude. Like he has, and the good cameraman. You know,
yeah.
Pay for the camera. The shit you gotta pay for. That money gets divvied down. He probably taking like, I don't know how much of that he's taking home. Probably none of it. Probably none of it he's putting in his pocket.
If he's sharing that much and he's putting forth most of the effort, and these motherfuckers are coming out like, okay, if we had a problem and you decide that you can't be friends with me anymore and you're still in a pod, but we got to fight first about it, that's some unnecessary shit.
Oh, look, this is where I wanted this is where I want the conversation to go. Where it comes to business, like people gotta know who of their friend they can do business with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You gotta know, and you also gotta pay attention to where the friend line is and where the business line is.
Yeah.
Cause that's why I think they're getting mixed up. I think the motherfuckers want more money or want more incentives that they're receiving, or just want to just. Maul tweeted, "Respect is non-negotiable." So
they threw money his way, he didn't want it.
So, wow. So you saying that nigga was paying him to shut the fuck up?
Sunday was like, here's his money. He's like, fuck you. I'll say what I want to say.
Like, alright, well, I don't know if it was like that. I just know we're only getting Joe Budden's side. He's the only one talking. His podcast.
His podcast.
Most of the information coming out may be skewed, for sure. But just thinking about it overall, if I was those 2 dudes, I don't understand why Mom stepped up at all. Because Joe was just mad at Rory because he's going through shit at home, obviously. Because motherfuckers are picking at him. And he's not a celebrity. You know what I mean? Like, some of that shit might get to you if it actually starts affecting your real life. Like,
yeah.
Apparently, him and his wife broke up and it's gone on. But they were engaged. And they're not going through with it now because of some shit that's going on through socials and.
So it sounds like personal problems entered the doorway. And
personal problems entered the doorway, and instead of communicating that shit to Joe, he's trying to just keep the show going, just doing shit for the pod.
Yeah.
And Joe's like, I can see it. You got problems. I need you to just chill out and get your shit together.
Right.
And I was like, if he's gonna just chill out and get his shit together, fuck. Can I just chill out to get my shit together? You're still paying the nigga. I'm sure that was part of the conversation. You're still gonna be paying him to sit down, right?
Yeah.
You gonna pay him to sit down, and you want me?
No, I would take a cut off that.
You be like, nah. If you gonna sit down, you not.
We would take. Let's say he's making 10% off of the money doing just his spot, and if he gets his pay time. He needs to only collect 5 of that 10%, and 2.5 needs to be spread back.
I'm paid per episode, and there's no guarantees. That's how I would do it.
That's another fair way to do it.
I'm like, look, you can gross this much. The potential gross this year is this much. Just depends on what you put in, and then there's other shit like I'll make other ways for you to make money. Now these 2 also don't have any other podcast, and they also don't like do anything outside of the podcast. besides Rory's making an album with a bunch of people.
Because they all rappers.
Well, no, none of them is a rapper.
Joe Budden be sitting
Budden-
next to Nas.
Joe Budden is the only rapper on there, and he's retired, so he won't rap. He won't even rap against people that diss him, like Sci-Hi the Prince and Eminem. Like, he won't go against them. Or Drake. Drake disses him a lot.
Man.
Drake disses him a lot, and since he doesn't rap anymore, he doesn't fucking respond to them. But mainly this conversation was supposed to be about, look, any of you motherfuckers out there sitting there watching us build this pool table chatter, this Sin City sounds, all this shit, and then they go, oh yeah, let me join in. You are no longer eligible to ownership of shit.
Oh my God.
Bro. Yeah. At this point, what? Maybe a year and a half in, maybe 2.
Come up on 2.
And even longer, just with negotiating and just trying to get shit together, period.
Maybe
right?
2.5.
That's what I'm saying. The next X was before that.
Next X was before
Next
this.
X was before that. That's what I mean. This collaboration has been going on for a while. Alright? Under
you were
different
in high
names, under different guys, under everything. You got one child.
I had one child. He was in high school.
And unmarried.
Yeah.
You had a...
I had what?
If you don't... Alright, look. If you have a kid and not married, isn't that a bastard?
I think when your father's not around, I think you a bastard.
Oh. Okay.
No,
Yeah, I tried to make your son a bastard and I ended up a
it
bastard.
backfires again. It's just like last time.
Bastard. Alright, whatever the fuck. Anyways, my point is, anybody that wants to collaborate with us, I don't have any problems with compensating you if you want to help us build. But at this point, I feel like we've asked enough. I feel like we've roped and graveled. We've extended the hand enough. Now we're just gonna stand here with our hands folded like that. Like, you want help? You want help? We'll pay you. Something. When we can pay people.
Overtime.
But that's the problem. People don't understand that shit takes time to build. Podcasts don't get paid. Only 10% of our podcasts get paid for it. That's not only to mention people, radio stations like the Breakfast Club are taking their radio fucking shit and just putting it out as a podcast. So those are labeled as podcasts as well.
Wish we had a radio station.
That's cheating. That's fucking cheating. Like, just record what we fucking did today on the radio and just put it out as a podcast that day? That's fucking cheating.
I'd rather be on the radio than doing an internet podcast.
Oh, because it's live and you just go and people will listen in when they want. But that's...
I hear AMs are free.
AMs?
I hear AM is free.
Well, I mean, I heard nobody listen to AM.
That's true. That's facts.
It'd be a start, but I feel like it'd be more trouble than it is good.
Yeah, profanity issues.
I feel like? See, yeah, fuck that.
Maybe after 10
You have to train to be on the radio just to be getting low pay. I don't know the payments. I don't know the energy. I don't know the time input. Like, I don't know what
we extended our hand to local radio stations.
Yeah, we did. And I got shitted on.
I didn't get told anything back.
Got told nothing. So, thank you to everybody for supporting us. And and just to let you know, when we roasting a million, don't say shit to us.
Yeah. Love in an elevator.
There's never any love in an elevator.
Yeah, not
Remember the last time we seen an elevator incident? The last elevator? No, I'm not talking about.
I was like, what were we talking about in the elevator?
Not us. I'm not talking about Ray Rice. I'm talking about Jay-Z.
Oh, okay. No, I wouldn't say that's the last one. The last one might have been the
Ray Rice.
Who's the girl?
Chad Johnson?
No, the girl that was all over old dude's woman in the elevator. Johnny Depp's wife was all over Amazon CEO.
What?
Or maybe it was SpaceX. Elon Musk.
Elon Musk?
Somebody was on somebody's elevator in somebody's business and somebody's girl, and it was very problematic for Johnny Depp.
Oh.
But fuck that elevator. It's this elevator we're talking about.
All these elevators are terrible. Now, Quavo, as we spoke on before, Quavo and Sweetie are separated. But somehow, mysteriously, miraculously, out of nowhere, a video posted by TMZ.
They get it.
They get everything, bro. And they get sold it. They buy it. That's what they do.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers. There's a video of Quavo, kind of tussling.
He wasn't beating her ass.
He didn't touch her, really. He kind of
controlling her.
He kind of that doesn't sound good better.
Hey, that's real.
He's not controlling her. Actually, he's not even like he doesn't even have full control of her. He grabbing his shit from this girl that's obviously trying to run off with it. She's trying to run off on the plug with his stuff, and he tried to take it back, and she somehow ended up on the ground. If you want to go find the video and see how she ended up on the ground, you can. It looked like she did a spin and sat down. And
yeah, he was like,
and stayed sitting down for like the whole elevator. Poor Quavo found the camera. He found the camera, looked right at it. Fuck, damn. Yeah, so
again, it could have been worse though.
Could have been a lot worse. So, the real question is, was this assault? Was this an assault?
You could verbally assault motherfuckers nowadays, so I don't know.
Nowadays, you can always verbally assault them.
No, but then, back then they didn't care as much.
I think they always carried.
Huh?
I think they always carried.
Oh.
They just never said anything.
Well, maybe now everybody's more open.
Everybody's pussy though.
That's fair.
This girl just did that, bruh. Sweetie, I'm gonna use the term that academics quoted for her. Streeties. Streeties, because she's for the streets.
Yeah.
Put this video out, bro. Her and her team got this sent to TMZ for whatever reason. She even commented on it saying, "It's just one of many hurdles that we went over throughout the year. But I'm okay now. We're fine. Everything we went through is whatever. I learned from it. I'm moving on." Like,
you learned from it?
Get the fuck out of here, bruh. This proves my point to what I was saying last time. Quavo got used. Quavo fell. Quavo tripped. He was falling. He fell. And these women, most women, I say most girls under 40 at this point, they are only looking at men as clout and coins.
Clout coin.
They don't look for love. They don't care about love. They're not looking for anything but stability and a reason of not doing anything.
They done learned.
Sorry. That's how I feel. But
it reminds me of an old country song called Girls Lie Too.
By who?
It's a female. Right.
You listen to country female?
Yeah, country female artists from back in the day are way better than any country.
I would say, did Taylor Swift used to be country?
Yeah, I'm not really a Taylor Swift fan.
You can't tell me she used to be country or not?
Pop country.
I think anybody that played a guitar in a fucking sunflower field was country. Come on.
We come back to that.
Come on.
We have racked my mind.
Alright.
Because I'll go play Metallica in a sunflower field right now. Just to be right.
No. I'll play Smoke on the Water though. Just because that's the only rip I can
Cello.
do.
Oh, are you left-handed?
That was corny. No.
You did that.
I'm not left-handed, but I do my cards with my left hand, and so I shoot my left hand. Is that weird?
It's because you suck.
Wow. Damn.
If you don't know.
Fuck.
This man.
You didn't know wrestling season is the same time as basketball season. So we were talking about Streety, and out of the fact that this hoe put this video out here to get this nigga caught up. That's another thing girls are doing nowadays. They just want to catch people. Why? I remember back in the days, girls used to like be okay with hiding. Like they were okay with hiding.
Oof, that's pretty strong words. Back in the day, they used to be okay with hiding. More like no rights in the men's bed.
No. Back in the day, like 2000s, they were okay.
I heard back in the day. I was like, okay. I mean, in the 80s, they did like force their wives.
Fuck you.
How many women get beat
Why
every
you
day?
always thinking that far, man? Back in the days, it's not that far from me.
Because somebody out there would have thought the same thing. Like, damn.
No, they wouldn't. How many of you niggas back in the day is the 80s?
Hoogies. Every time he says that, I'm gonna say Hoogies.
Niggas.
Hoogies.
Back in the days in the 2000s, these women were just happy to be beside these dudes.
Now they want to stand in the front.
Now they literally, if I'm beside you, I'm over top of you, or on top of you, or like niggas like, yeah. Now the girls are intentionally taking pictures of dudes and covering them up. Like that's not
what do you mean? They're taking pictures.
They're taking pictures of dudes they're with, knowing the dude is with another person.
Oh,
hiding his face, but showing a tattoo so you know it's him. You know what I mean?
Unnecessary.
Like what the?
Like I didn't tell, but I told.
Yeah, it's like dry stitching.
It's like
wow.
no offense.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Like how are you? What is what is the purpose? What's the point?
We need to have a female on.
We do because apparently I talk really badly about females.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Yeah. And that's coming from somebody who says some crazy shit.
You do say some crazy
I say
shit.
some crazy shit.
I hate all girls.
I'm no misogynist though.
I'm not misogynist either. I'm just saying, from what I see,
I'm a misogynist, bitch.
And
Misogynist.
No, I'm just saying, for the most part, women with high...
You gotta think this hard. You gotta think this hard with the sentence. You probably don't need to say this shit. You turn like high maintenance? Is that like a...
yeah, I guess it would be high maintenance. It's like it's different if you're high maintenance and you expect to do it yourself. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're self-sufficient.
Yeah, bro. If you like those people that do, addicts that you don't even know, they're an addict, but like you never see them really have any problem.
Yeah,
they don't really come to you for nothing. Like you just know, like they probably should be doing that.
They're
like,
working.
Yeah, like it's like a functioning addict, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays you just see addicts that are like expect you to give them the drug, not even give them a speech about it being bad. It's like, yeah, I know. Like,
it's gonna hurt.
That's how
it's gonna hurt.
That's how I view a lot of women with men nowadays. I think they're just sitting there like, yeah, I got pussy, nigga, come pay me. Like, yo, give me some nails, give me some money for this, give me like.
Expectations are high with the maintenance.
Yeah, bro. I've seen broke women tell me that I don't make enough money for them. Like, what are you talking about?
You broke.
I know I'm broke, but do you know you broke? like, do you? Oh, you might not be broke because you sell feet pictures. That'll keep you on fucking dry land for long enough, huh?
Feet pictures.
That's nasty.
Thought about that.
Oh, speaking of that, we can slip this in. Bad Baby could potentially make $112 million a month based off of her debut on OnlyFans.
That's crazy.
She made $1 million in 6 hours. That's $4 million a day. That's $28 million a week.
I don't even know that.
That's $28 million a week. A week she
no
could make
man
$20
could go do
million.
that. No man could go do that. I mean, I can't take it back.
No man can.
If
Right.
Justin Bieber would have done it.
Justin Bieber couldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't. He not only wouldn't he do it, he wouldn't have made that money. He wouldn't have made that
You
much
think he
money.
made that much money?
No, he wouldn't have made $45,000.
Oh no, man.
A lot of girls like him, yes. And
Before
he's
his
old as
Lyme
fuck.
disease incident? Didn't he have like a
I don't
Lyme
think it
disease?
would make any difference.
You don't think so?
If Chris Brown did it, they wouldn't give a fuck.
God. If Chris Brown was like 18-year-old Chris Brown?
No. I'm talking about before he hit Rihanna, Chris Brown.
Oh. That is a lot of money.
Bruh, he wouldn't have done it. He wouldn't have. If Chris Brown decided to be a porn star instead of a rapper, he would not be making as much money as Bad Baby just did.
Was she selling sex prior to?
No, because she was not old enough.
So that just means men are perverts.
I mean, if she was selling sex, it was through her music and through Fashion Nova pictures. She's just selling clothes and
that's kind of what I'm referencing.
looking like a child. Like,
what was the
she's selling clothes looking like how a child shouldn't look. Basically,
she has a porn dynamic. A porn dynamic. I can't get the sentence going, bro. It's like 7 big words. There's too many big words in there.
What are you trying to get out?
Fuck.
She has like her look is finishable.
Okay, yeah. Her look has a fetish dynamic.
It draws a niche type of men to her.
It's very cliche too, you know. Like the whole like waiting on the young to get old.
It's the same thing, bro. If you think about it, when Ariana Grande first came out, it's kind of like that.
Because she was like.
Because she looked very young. We knew she wasn't, but she looked like everybody like who the fuck is that? When she started singing and not like just on Nickelodeon and stuff.
Yeah.
Dudes like, what the fuck? When she started kind of getting on her little sexy wave, like that's how. Like she was old enough too, and people were like, "Why are y'all looking at her like that? Like she looks like a kid." And
she is a kid.
She only looked like a kid, and this bitch really is a kid. Ariana Grande was like 20 or something. When people were saying that, you know what I mean? Like
right, she was small, petite.
Yeah, she just because she looked little. This bitch really is a kid.
It's no surprise that she went this route.
It's not. It's kind of disappointing, honestly.
No, it makes sense.
Because I was thinking, yo, like you finally 18, you should finally take this point to be like, yo, yeah, I'm 18. I know you niggas want to see this. Like, you niggas is nasty. Like,
Oh, hold it back.
But
Like
she's always been the type of bitch to be like, yo, like go against, like, oh, I know y'all, da 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 da. She's always like, yo, y'all think I'm out here fucking doing all this, da da da. I'm not really. No, I'm like, yeah, you are.
Yeah, you were, maybe too.
You ain't. Oh my god, think of all these rappers that fucking did shit with her, bro.
Gross.
It's nasty.
Which rappers?
I couldn't even. I don't know.
Put the ones on the features.
I don't want to put no.
The featured
I
ones.
know. There's one incident I can point out that is documented, and it was, I think, 6ix9ine, either 6ix9ine or Triple X pointed it out. He didn't. They weren't the one involved with it. But Trippie Redd was trying to fuck her one night, or trying to get a kiss out of her one day, or some shit.
Oh.
He denies it, and she denied it, but either X or 6ix9ine was like, both y'all lying, da da da, like,
yeah,
like, and they definitely do have a history together, because
she was like 13.
They were cool with each other. They were friends, and then after that shit, she was like, fuck him, like,
that bitch is
weird.
manipulated into being who she is.
She was.
But she did it to herself.
She did.
Catch me shit.
No, bro. This is because this just highlights the implication that somebody showed me a meme earlier. Like, for the most part, Caucasians really do not care about their children.
Yeah.
Like, it's a sad case of offense, but for the most part, Caucasians do not care for their children as much as they should, and they are the ones with the most resources to do so.
Facts.
So makes no sense. Now, how is it that there's more, African Americans out here trying, caring about their children than these people who are in fine settings without any, for the most part, and majority, if we're talking about stereotypes, 2-parent household, usually financially stable, usually not too much mental trauma, not a bad environment.
I'm blaming it on the commas.
Just
again.
don't give a fuck about the kids.
Blaming it on
because
the
they
commas.
make too much money?
The kids, it depends on who's making the money.
I'm talking about the parents. The parents, like, why do you think white parents don't care about their kids as much as black parents, in my opinion?
That's just gonna be, I'm gonna look up several things before answering that.
I don't know. It's a deep dive.
There's a deep dive.
I was just seeing a meme on it, and that's what made me think of it. If there's a memes going on about it, then there's some type of... when there's a meme to it, that means there's at least a society or a group that thinks like that.
it, yeah.
So...
And that makes sense. White trash America.
That's how it be. Disappointing.
Supporting, not endorsing.
Never endorse it. Hey, OnlyFans, we're not supporting or endorsing.
Yeah.
And OnlyFans isn't only just for porn either. So, I mean, I don't hate OnlyFans. It's just, I usually hate the people that use it. Because they only use it for porn. It's weird. It was supposed to be like Patreon with pictures.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a paid Instagram. But that didn't necessarily mean...
Porn makes too much money.
Think so?
Yeah. We're talking billions.
You gotta have to look into what porn... like...
$1 billion industry.
What is it? What funds porn?
Ads.
No, I know ads. But like, what kind of corporations? What kind of...
Who's the parent company?
Conglomerate businesses supporting that shit? That's what I want to know. Because those are some sick companies. Companies that like support like porn and like guns and the gun, like all that type of shit, firearms.
Yeah.
And people that like companies that support the NRA and the ATF, not ATF. What was it? The AVF.
Yeah.
The adult video film, like, yeah. Them niggas is weird.
The NRA is leaving New York and going to Texas.
Oh my god, that's probably ideal.
There was a lawsuit that popped off against the NRA. I can't remember what happened. I just know they was like, well, you guys are being too liberal, so we're going to go to Texas.
The NRA might it should just pull out of America.
Pull out of America.
Yeah, stop fucking us. Thank you.
I don't know that I do or don't support the NRA, so fuck you just in case.
You don't know if you support guns?
I definitely have a gun. I definitely support people having guns.
AK-47s?
If I could get one, I would.
Support people having assault rifles?
If I could get one, I would.
Alright, we're gonna cut this off here. This is fucking stupid. Alright. We made it. Made it to the end.
Well, this is the end. Talked about everything.
I mean, a little bit more now, you feel me?
Alright, eventually you'll know them all the way.
Ah, so They'll never know, y'all. They'll never get all the way unless you're lucky.
Nah.
We talked about the devil shoes. Talked about how atheists may be Satanists, but I'm agnostic, so I don't care. And Paul Pierce got fired.
Yeah.
For being around strippers.
Not giving a shit either. He doesn't. He's
And
not
he doesn't
phased
give
by it. He
a
don't
fuck.
care. Damn you, Disney! Stop trying to do this.
You know
shit.
what? Doesn't give a fuck, Kevin Durant, and they get they're telling all you niggas to pull up. Are you hoogies? Are you little
hoogie, honky, cracker pieces of shit, white assholes, pasty.
Yeah, he didn't really say anything.
Pasty.
White.
I've seen pasty
Did he
twice.
say pasty?
I've seen pasty
Oh,
twice.
okay, he did say. Oh, he did call him pale. Oh, yeah, okay.
When I hear pasty as a white person, I
you
assume
get offended.
I assume you're calling me greasy too.
Greasy?
Because pasty is not like that's not pasty. Pasty is white, drippy, gluey pasty.
Nah,
Like,
pasty is pale.
I'm like, damn, you calling me
pasty?
nasty
Pasty is like pasty is like crusty white.
Bro,
It's like ashy
disgusting.
because they call it a black dude ashy. Basically, yeah.
I've never done that.
Yo, what do we? Yo, you don't.
I might walk in and be like, eh.
Don't. That's foul. It's just look at somebody. It's color coding. You're on. When you get your hands? That's the worst part.
Bro, I got my Johnson and Johnson. Wait a minute. No, what
Don't
would it
get
be?
no
No,
Johnson.
I know. I said the wrong one.
Wait. You got your.
I knew I got the right answer. Let me get
You
it
got
out.
your vax?
What?
Your vax?
No.
That's
We're
why
talking about lotions and being dry.
I thought you were talking about the vaccine. I'm like, hold on.
No, I said the wrong one because I said Johnson Johnson. That's like the white people shit. What's the other one?
I don't know, cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter. That's it. Cocoa butter.
I don't know no brand. It's just cocoa butter, bro.
That's what I was doing.
Cocoa
Like,
butter.
bro, I got some cocoa butter if you need some.
Cool, thank you. That was crazy.
Do white people get ashy? White. I don't think I've ever been ashy.
I don't know. Why you asking?
I don't know.
Like I would know. Like when you ask me, like I've been white.
You see me looking ashy?
Like
Let
I've been
me
white
know.
before.
Let me know.
Like I would know if white people get the fuck.
They were
Oh,
elbows.
what was the last thing we talked about? Oh, Quavo and Streety. Bruh, nigga didn't touch her.
Could have whooped her ass way worse.
Could have whooped her. But he didn't. Alright, that was kind of probably.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy, bro. Hey, man, he didn't touch her.
It wasn't as bad as Chris Brown.
It's not what we. Man, Chris Brown, man. We're no longer referring to. From this day forward, we're no longer referring to Chris Brown as a woman beater or a woman harasser or whatever the fuck. We're now referring to Tory Lanez as the new Chris Brown, alright?
That's fair.
Put him in there.
That makes sense. He likes to shoot bitches.
Yeah.
Pussy.
And not in the right way. Keep your shots in the DMs, guys.
Right,
alright?
5'3".
Oh, and last thing we talk about a little bad baby and these grown ass niggas is nasty as fuck.
Yeah, they are.
This is nasty.
Yeah, I was waiting for today.
Just know I've never paid for an OnlyFans. I have seen it. I've joined it to see what it was, and there were some freak bitches on there.
I ain't paid for anything.
I didn't what?
Ever. Like in life.
Oh, for porn?
No.
No, never. No.
No, if you pay for it, you're done.
If you pay for porn, you either got a lot of money to waste or
have it.
You got a problem. Like I won't lie. I might have a problem, but if you pay for it, you really got a problem. You pay for shit.
Facts.
God, y'all be fucked up. I barely pay for you. I barely throw money at strippers.
I've never even been in a strip club.
Oh, just saying, hey, get to know us a little bit more, alright? Hey, that's the show, you feel me? It's been this boy, the boy Hancock, you feel me? Stay tuned, hit the like, hit the bell, follow the socials, stay up tuned, stay update,
Right.
and, see you next time. Didn't know me before, know me a little bit better. Damn, fuck.
But
Didn't know me before, know me a little bit now. I'm not your boy still. I'm not your dad. I am the world's uncle. I am D1. I am that dude. I am that nigga.
smile along with this guy. I'm Mike Hancock.
That's my
You're
just my
local white friend.
And I am D Champ. Alright, feel me?
I'm the manager.
Bluegrass coming soon, man. Stay tuned. I'm out.